Greetings, everybody. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to episode 17 of the Keepers of the Gauranlen Grove, which originally aired live on Twitch. What happens if a raid spawns north of me? Well, it depends. If it's a breacher or sapper raid, breacher raids would immediately try to blow up the walls. Sapper raids would find a weak point. And I would then have to rally and use special weapons, psycast, etc. The kill box wouldn't really work. If it's a normal raid, I've cut a path through this mountain so that they would path around and then come in. Because normal raiders, if there is a valid path to attack you that doesn't include destruction of a wall or something, they will take that path. Meteors can never hit your own people. It's impossible in code, and anyone that posts a picture of that on the interwebs is lying. They modded RimWorld. RimWorld is hard-coded that meteors miss colonists. They can't hit colonists. They can hit animals, they can hit your buildings, but they can never hit people. They could hit your prisoners, maybe your slaves. I'm not really sure, because slaves are new. Oof. Now that we're heading into Decemberary, it's going to get colder and colder and colder. I'm very happy that I made a whole bunch of toques to stay warm. So 3 of my colonists need toques. Tailson needs toques. He also needs a blue fur robe. He needs a parka. So let me also start to make... I'm going to make parkas. I prefer to have dusters, but my deepest worry is that it gets so cold that without a parka, we are frozen. So I'll get Kadath to start making parkas for us. Can lightning hit pawns? Yes, lightning can. Oh yeah. It can and it does. I've been hit by lightning many a times. Here I'm just expanding the sort of roof perimeter around my base to stop trees from sprouting so close. So that if I want to expand my walls, I can. It also acts as a natural fire break, although my walls are stone, so that's not much of an issue. This is a boreal forest. If you wanted to be a tree hugger and you started in a swamp or a jungle, that would be really difficult because you'd not be able to cut down any trees, and the map tile is literally choked full of trees, so that would be like S tier difficulty. All right, 1 second. There. If you're wondering what that thing was, I have fixed it. All right, Mara's here for the Ancient Dangers, so let's get everything loaded up. Load the beer, don't equip it. Take a look at her mood. She's fine. Her exit point is east. Orange Chaos, thanks for gifting out a sub, and Pet Yoda. My pleasure. Hello, Kingo, thanks for the follow. Okay, so we've one Ancient Danger here in the west. Don't you vomit, girl. Tusky, no vomiting. Daddy says no. I think it's the only Ancient Danger. Just this western one. All right, Mara. Time to go west. Cheers, OC. I think she swallowed a peanut, like wrong or something. Here's a new peanut. Did you see any other Ancient Dangers here? I did not. Ooh, a Go Frenzy for Mara. Rock on, Randy. Rock on. A Go Frenzy is obviously the absolute best possible frenzy that she could have got. A Go Frenzy will allow her to extricate herself from danger very quickly. Am I giving peanuts to streets? Yes, I am. All right, so Mara can construct. It'd be really sad if her title made her not be able to construct. I'd feel really dumb. I didn't double check that. So we have got an animal pulsar, a hermetic crate, and a whole bunch of buggeroos. I am going to cry havoc and let loose the dogs of war. And by that, I mean pop the pods, causing the bugs to go bonkers. Wow, there is a lot of people there. Elface, that's a very strange name. Thanks for the sub. What are these mega scarabs doing? Are they chasing me? Oh, I don't even know what these bugs are doing. They seem to just be like full panic, like going in every direction. And we have a caravan request. For real? One robe? You want a single robe? All right, so we turned down these aristocrats. You want one robe. It's a 24-hour travel, and you're willing to give me glitter world medicine or advanced components in silver. Do we trade them one robe? Yes or no? There's the poll. Okay, hold on. There's the poll. There's my magic. There's the poll. And then I'll have you vote on, if yes, what reward. All right, Ms. Mara. Load the pulsar, open the crate, load the soother. These guys are all non-hostile. I'm gonna let them go. We have poison synthesis, not bad. Why are these bugs just like being... Oh, yes, there we go. All right, so ultimately I was very cruel. I decided to punch the hive, triggering the insects, causing them to jump on these survivors because I wanted the insect jelly. And, well, you know what? I do what I want. All right, grabbing the jellies. And Mara, your exit point was east. Let's go east. Actually, let's hang out to see if there's a marine armor for me to borrow. Let's call it borrowing. Makes me feel a little bit better. Nope, there is not marine armor for me to borrow. There is, however, a chain shotgun for me to borrow and some gold and components. Yoinks, yoinks, yoinks. Wasn't me. All right, what about Lynx? I don't really care about Lynx's gear as much as what I've already got. What I will say is Bernona hypothetically could wear the recon armor because she is bloodlust and doesn't care about tainted. But it weighs a lot. It weighs like 10 kilograms, I think. 12 kilograms, which is probably beyond my... No, I could carry it technically, but I'm not going to. You know, Mara, I'm sorry. Go back and get some more stuff. Yeah, we do have someone with bloodlust. Uh-oh. Timberwolf hunting Jazz. Well, Jazz is a wimp, so if he gets bit, he's just gonna floppity flop. Aoife here could protect him. But, that's annoying. I shot off a paw. So, you all say yes, trade run rogue. And Ponyo, thanks for the gifted subs. Thank you so very much. I could claim this. This door is already claimed. I could pop in there, but I'm going to fight the wolf. These are not the types of wolves that are venerated by me. So then the other question I had for you all is, what reward? So here is the other part of the question. What do we accept? Glitter World meds of 8, advanced component, silver, or goodwill. For reference, my reputation with them is 6. So we have a little bit of goodwill already. Our natural is somewhere between -90 and 10. So going above 10 doesn't benefit us because it is harder to build past 10. Just an FYI. All right, good first shot there. Jazz. Oriana's come to help. Oriana, please don't hit Jazz. Why was that negative mood? Your grandparent just died? Where? What? When? Oh, your grandparent was a pirate at that site? That's news to me. Do I have other Glow World meds? I have 20 other Glow World meds currently. Ah! Go, go, go. Oh, there we go. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. We're good. We're fine. Arctic wolves are venerated by us, but these regular timber wolves are not. This wolf pushed me outside of my comfort zone, my close zone. Neither of you are hunters. Well, guess what? Oriana, you are a hunter currently. And then Jazz, get back to hauling the steel. All right, taking a look at Mara, because looking away for too long is dangerous. Wow, okay. Mara, just, yep, keep cleaning up. I'm so evil. No, I am chaotic neutral. Sorry, I mispronounced evil there. Ahem. I hate LMGs with a burning passion of 1,000 suns, so I never, ever, ever pick them up. I don't really have carry weight for it either. Mara, you are going to have to come home. I am full. I did find the better weapons I was looking for. I found a chain shotgun and an assault rifle. So, no complaints from me. Messing with the people there obviously netted me good stuff. And let me just jet. I totally use these mega spiders to do my bidding. But hey, why not? Why not? Why work hard? Just work smart. You guys say that go with Glow World meds, and I will accept that. So, caravan to Orange Guacamole. And they're just up the road. And they want one robe. I already have one robe, like, sitting around, I think. No, I don't currently, but I'm about to make a blue fur parka, and people will switch their robes out for parkas. So I'm going to give them a soiled robe. No one told me that it had to be fresh. Squid Pope, thanks for the resub. So the current goal still is above my head. It is to deal with the pirate near my site that has kicked off my power. That's the current goal. And I'm doing that by trying to find equipment to help me do that. So now that I have another animal pulsar, I will make a return trip. And also now that Bernona is fully healed, what I'm going to be doing is outfitting people with assault rifles and going in with a pulsar, some steel to build a little shelter and a pulsar. Here's a new wolf. Oh, well, this is a different map tile. All right, Mara's traveling home. I'm going to abandon Menino Bluff because it has nothing of value anymore. I stole everything, more or less. And Mara will come home, and then we will re-rally as a group and take the pirate site down. The question was, is CI survival in 1.3 possible? I would say so. I think it's even more possible. Like if you, because now you can grow like Nutrifungus without even a grow light. Grow lights are probably the hardest part about growing indoors in hydroponics. Hydroponics do of course take a considerable amount of materials, but the grow light is what's really, really brutal. I don't know. I'd have to play it for myself, and I haven't. For real? Can we not blight me, Randy? These hillroot have been growing for like an entire year, and you decide to just, what, smite them? Alright. I guess, Oriana, stop what you're doing. Start to cut. Asahi, thanks for the sub. And welcome. Remind us, what is that EMI field? This EMI field turns off all the power. Power's gone. It's like a solar flare. And the EMI field is from the EMI Dynamo site that the pirates are guarding. So that is why my current project, well, let me update that again. We already executed Gardener, so EMI site is now the current project only. I want to get my power back. I don't want to be in the dark. We're druids, but we're not Dark Age druids. Bernona, I will save you a trip. Tailsin can do it. You don't need to. Alright, well, it seems weird, but the tiny little segments of walls that I've built, I will add them to home zones. Might as well. I also have to periodically check the perimeter to make sure that, is that a mine? No, that's a smooth. No, that's just a plan. Never mind. I have to periodically check my walls to make sure that the trees that have been waiting to die haven't, died, so that I can fix my walls up, because I fixed it here. But I'm sort of just waiting for these trees to die off so that I can more easily have a contiguous wall. Alright, so Mara's going to be home sometime tomorrow, and then the next day we'll head to the EMI site. So, two days for the EMI site. The EMI site is sort of in the direction of Orange Guacamole. That's what I'm going to call them. So, they're requesting a singular robe. So when I go to the EMI site, I will also bring a singular robe. I'll bring, like, this one at 56% left on it, because they don't care. It can be tattered. They just want a robe. And serve that up to them. What do I think about the new mech enemy? They're fine. They're like pikemen with a blunt weapon that blows up walls. It's challenging, but it's not that hard. They are considerably harder to deal with without psycasts. So if you don't play with royalty, there's obviously a significant added difficulty. Because with psycast, you can hit berserk on them and they're actually pretty fragile. So the other mechs will destroy them pretty quickly. Or you can skip them to your brawlers and smush them really fast. I think there was a considerable knee-jerk reaction in the community that plays RimWorld. That they were like, oh no, not breachers, not termites. And I don't think that they're as challenging as people wanted to complain about them. Maybe that's me just playing devil's advocate, but I don't see that they're that much significantly different than like a Sapper raid. Only on the hardest difficulties and the latest of late games would they pose much of a challenge. We've already killed a few termites. We've killed, like, I don't know, 5 or something. Dub, 25 months. Hey, Viper, how's the family? The family's goodish. Echo has been healthier. She's got a little bit of, like, a wound infection. I think she ran through some thicket and cut herself a bit. But she'll be all right. And everyone else is good. Echo is, to be completely fair, and a little bit rude to Echo, Echo is constantly has some sort of health problem. She's oh, hey, my rice trap worked. Look, 2 elk. You know what I'm gonna do? Tailsin, I want you to, and Kadath. Yeah. I don't want these elk to be able to get very far. Good. And good. So I laid out a little bit of a rice trap here in order for, in the winters, to lure herbivores to me. And obviously it worked. They ate 40 something of the rice. Oh, even more elk. Hello. Oh, all the elk. What the elk? All right, come on, line up. When it rains, it pours. Oh boy. Come on. The elks go marching one by one. Blah. Have I ever seen an elk in person? Oh yeah, of course. I've actually almost had an elk jump on my car as I was driving, when I was driving through Colorado a few years ago. A whole herd of them. I was driving like next to an embankment cliff, and a whole herd of them started leaping into the road right in front of my car. It was, I had to like slam on the brakes, and it was crazy. And then, I've lived in New England for a lot of my life, so I've also seen moose. I've come actually like nose to nose with moose before, and that was really sketch because they are extraordinarily large and can be very violent, especially during molting seasons. And that's when the moose was messing with me. So I got pretty lucky in that I was able to seek shelter. But moose are for everyone who's like, oh, it's just moose. It's like, no, I'm sorry, you haven't seen moose. I think I might in some cases prefer to have to deal with bear than moose, because there's some methods that you can employ to protect yourself from bears. So if you're ever, it depends on the type of bear, but if it's like a grizzly, let's say, and not a black or brown bear, their turn radius is really terrible. So like, let's say a bear catches you out in the wild. If you have like a car or something like that, even if the car is locked, if you have something that you can run around, bears can't run around. They're not agile. They'll run you down and they will outclimb you. But if you can run around an object like a large boulder or something like that, they won't be able to catch you because they can't keep turning corners. They're really bad at turning corners. So I wouldn't want to be chased by a bear, but I've done a lot of like outdoor wilderness training and leading trips and things like that. And I have run into bears before, but because I was in New England, they were never grizzlies. Brown bears and black bears, you can pretty much just yell at them, and unless their cubs are nearby and they're not willing to back down, they just leave you alone. I mean, brown and black bears are actually, I mean, I wouldn't call them friendly, but they're a lot less aggressive than grizzlies. Grizzlies, you don't yell at to get to back down. You get the hell away from them. So they're kind of a difference. And then I've never seen polar bears, and I hope never to, because polar bears are the scariest of all bears. So keep me away. Yeah, for non-grizzly bears, non-grizzly and polar bears, the best way to deal with them is to make yourself look as big as possible, to make as much noise as possible, raising your arms and waving, and then slowly backing away, facing them. Don't turn, don't run. Slowly back away while facing them. Make yourself look as big of a threat as possible, because they aren't interested in fighting you they're basically not that interested in fighting you most of the time. It's very rare that brown and black bears will purposefully pick fights with people. Whereas grizzlies and polars, you just have to get away from them, because they have no interest in the whole like, this is a pissing contest. No, they're just going to try to rip you open. So, yeah, for grizzlies, don't be food. Oh, speaking of food, so much elk. Yeah, so the rice bait trap obviously works beautifully, and I'm really curious when the next group of, you cheeky little elks. Look at these. These little elk went into the mech cluster to avoid me. All right, Mara, please do not enter the map tile on a mech cluster. That would make me very sad. I've also run into coyotes a lot. That happens. Oh, really? Smoke leaf again? Because you want the neural supercharge. She's so pissy. All right, where is Mara? Good. She didn't enter where the Met cluster was. I'm going to have her take a little bit of a marsh shortcut here. It's running... actually, no. Don't do that. Yes. So she is carrying tech prints, chain shotguns, advanced components, soothers, pulsers. She has everything. Gold, components. You know, she looted the heck out of that map tile. And good for her. You're 5'2". You can't look big if you tried. No, you don't have to be big for a bear to back, brown and black bears to back down from you. You can be small. They naturally do not want to fight, and will avoid you unless they're near their cubs. And if they're near their cubs, like, get away. All right. Well, apparently it's like super duper elk delivery time. Some of these creatures, I don't know why they're... I don't think there's nutrients for them here, so I'm not really sure where they're going into the Met cluster. But all the other elk are coming to my rice trap. One got away. Yeah, this one. So, Tailson, you're going to be moving towards it, so you'll get it. Bada bing, bada boom. So here are the parkas that I'm making. I'm curious if I'm going to get any carnivores coming to try to eat these elk, but it's so cold out that I'm not really worried about the elk rotting or anything. And if predators want to take small chunks out of the elk, oh well, I have so many. 8 dead elk, plus more probably coming soon, is plenty. Now, the other worry here is, let's not use these potatoes. I am going to cook with meat only, because rice is now a rarity. We're now only down to a few rice and berries, like veg ingredients, and we have this massive excess of meat. And if I want to get more meat, I can always just bait berries or something out there, but I won't be doing that just yet. So our guys are slowly transitioning from whatever they were wearing into parkas. So now Bernona is the only one that is getting the cold warning. So I think what I'm going to have do is Bernona is going to wear the best toque I have to offset the fact that she's recon armor, because I'm not about to take recon armor off of her. She's my best killer. And tomorrow morning, if Bernona is over her smoke leaf, in fact, let me take smoke leaf. Basically, I'm going to change the frequency so no one really uses it and forbid it. No, I'm just going to forbid it. Because I don't want anyone to get high before I go for a bit of a pirate site clearing. We need to get people to use the guns that Mara brought back. So, let's see. Excellent, good. So Tailson is going to get the assault rifle. Kadath and Jazz will get the chain shotguns. I might send everybody but Aoife. Have Aoife hold down the base as the brawler with no shields, because, you know, no shields makes her pretty ineffective as a fighter. And she also doesn't have the ability to hit combat command or anything like that. And send everybody else to absolutely murder slaughter those pirates, also employing pulsers. And I think it's been enough time that it can go back. Yeah. There's a 24-hour timer that when you attack a site, you can't return to the site. But I almost lost Bernona, and I'm not going to do that twice. All right, so Oriana, you're going to switch to a toque. And Jazz, you're going to switch to a toque. And who's the other person that's getting warnings? Mara, you're going to switch to a toque. Don't be a fool, wear your toque. How early on do you send teams on caravans? You're always scared to send people even late game? Yeah, it really depends on the opportunity, I would say. I wouldn't say there's a hard, fast rule or anything. It's just, sometimes it's worth it, sometimes it's not. Alright, so Oriana, unfortunately, just got food poisoning, so she also might stay home. Or I have to wait a little bit longer. We'll see. So Mara wears the toque. And then Kadath, negative. So Jazz is probably the one that needs to... Yeah, he's already queued for toques. Then an Oriana might be a good idea to wear a parka. Have Kadath finish this blue for parka and switch out. And that way our comfort temperature range is way into the negatives, and there's basically no chance that we're gonna frostbite. Because it's getting pretty cold out there. Yeah, there's always risks on caravans. It's a risky endeavor. That I actually do hope that they start making more profitable and desirable. Because as it is now, often the rewards aren't worth the risks. And I think it would be great if RimWorld updated so that the risks and the rewards were more balanced for caravanning. All right, Mr. Jazz. There's the chain shotgun. Aoife, I'm gonna wake you up early because I'm gonna hit a soother to offset our negative moods. We are in a hideous environment, so this will be winter cleaning. Everybody but Bernona, tidy up, please. Because everyone's getting food poisoning. This kitchen is so dang nasty. Oh, it's their recreation hour too, so they're not about to clean up. Okay, schedule. Everybody's going to be inside right now. I don't want anyone going outside. Everyone relax at home. Clean up, and then let's analyze. So if Aoife has food poisoning, it's no big deal because she's staying behind. Oriana is the only one that really needs to heal. Kadath, work on that parka for Oriana. And maybe I go without Oriana. I'll have Oriana and Aoife hold down the base and send everyone else. How do I keep fire without wood? I have a little bit of wood. I have 200 of it. Some of that was from harvest from fibercorn. Some of it was from trades. So it's not that I have no wood. It just I don't have a renewable supply of wood. Really? I clean up and you just vomit everywhere. God, vomiting everywhere. All right, before you cook, let's clean up the last vomit. Kadath just hit 14 craft. And this parka is for Oriana. Right, and I think it's 13 o'clock. It's 1 p.m. Let's see. Aoife staying behind, Oriana staying behind. Bernona, Mara, Tailsin, Kadath, and Jazz are ready to go. So let's do that. Let's actually try to clear this side out. So Tailsin, Bernona, Jazz, Kadath, Mara. They will be leaving with Go Juice, Ambrosia, tea. I won't have enough bedrolls, but, you know, oh well. Travel supplies. No yak beef. Bring the jelly. Bring 2 glitter world meds just in case. Bring the pulsar. And bring maybe 100 steel. I don't need that much. Let me also bring tea, ambrosia, and beer. Where's my beer? Okay. Let's bring one robe so that we can trade it. Cloth robe. And I think we're good. Wake up. I think people have wake up on them. So send. Now everybody that's going will be set to anything new food. And let me make sure that anything will not include raw meat. So it's not actually anything, because raw meat, they're going to vomit. We'll allow for berries and agave fruit, because you can eat those raw without penalties. You can even eat raw fungus without too much of a penalty, so I'll include that. Insect jelly will be included, and milk, chocolate, no hay, no kibble. And then no raw plant matter, no raw plants, no corpses. So this is like anything, a curated anything. All right. My caravan pack spot is here. That's dumb. Oh, this is the old one. I have a new one. Okay, there we go. We don't have bedrolls, but I'm not about to stop to get the bedrolls. And then our exit point is walking straight into the mech cluster again. So that's great. Let's walk them around. Cannot wait for that cluster to be gone. Anthony and McFury, thanks for the follows, by the way. And Kellyanne for the resub. Dub for the resub. I already think I thanked you, Dub, but thank you again anyway. For real? Grizzly Bear? Where is it? Here it is. Well, bear. So, you know how I was talking about grizzly bears? Additionally, if you have a fire team with assault rifles and combat shotguns, don't back away from the grizzly bear. Just shoot it. Just kill the thing. Yeah. Unbearable. All right, let's keep going. And these two are completely food poisoned, so they're going to be absolutely useless at... Yeah, don't be the slowest. That is another important note. Don't be Brenona in this instance. Why are you so slow? Why is she slow? Oh, you know what? Because her leg is shattered. I didn't realize... all right, I didn't realize that. Remove from caravan. I apologize. We're making you march on a single leg. You don't really have a leg to stand on there. What gear did you have on you? Did you have the steel? You did not. You had some of the drugs, though. Okay, oh well. We're going without the drugs. Well, I think the Bionic Eye is going to have to wait for Oriana, because as soon as we get the power on, it's going to be a Bionic Leg for our hunting sprinter. So halt that. I'll poll. Make sure that you all agree. Should I prioritize the leg over the eye? Yes or no? And what just happened? I look away for 1 second. Oh, for the love of... Why, you stupid. Alright, we're going tomorrow. My other worry is that Kadath will walk into the mech cluster, so... Who's got the highest social skill here? 0, 0, and 8. Mara, stand next to him. Escort him home. Thanks, Kadath. Where are you walking to? I think I have to arrest you. I think you're walking straight into the mech cluster. We also have Dangerous Squirrels. Dangerous Squirrels. A 15-year-old crash baby named Danger is calling from nearby. A pack of 42 manhunting squirrels is chasing him. What did you do? How do you get 42 squirrels mad at you? That is a lot of work. Yeah, okay. Fine. Arrest again. Can you arrest by not walking into the mech cluster? Can you not walk into the mech cluster? What brain injury have you suffered that you think I really want you to go into the mech cluster? What the heck? Stay in your zone. That is not the zone. That is the opposite of the zone. I'm gonna have to do this really annoying. How do I even do this? Have you ever just wanted to... Okay, this is my new prison. Walk this way. Have you ever wanted to just slap a pawn as hard as you can for being dumb? Oh, interesting. I hacked it, and now I can tell her where to go. All right, Jazz, come on down here and help clean this up, please. Okay, so yes, prioritize the leg over the eye. The other question is, should I help Danger? Yes or no? So one of the advantages of 42 Manhunting Squirrels is they would do considerable damage to the mech cluster if Danger took cover. So there's a bit of a benefit to that, I suppose. But this EMI site just keeps getting pushed off and off and off and off and off. Like, it's one of these... I really do hope I get to do it. But it seems like no matter what I do, the storyteller's like, nope, guess what? Screw you and everything that you thought you were going to be able to accomplish. All right, so we will arrest Kadath where I wanted to arrest him before. But it's going to take a minute. Okay, why are you hauling this way? Oh, because that would be my fault. Schedule. No. It's not my fault. Stop it. Go the correct way. All right, Tilson, you're good. You're free. Yeah, people in caravans are never restricted, so I just fixed that. Keeper's mark disrespected. No, it isn't. Shush. This is not the first time he's been imprisoned, mind you. We have to do this often. He's not the most reliable. But you do what you gotta do to keep your dudes alive. So Kadath is now released. And Jazz, where'd you put the shotgun? You have not put the shotgun? Could you put the shotgun? Thank you. So, Kadath, here's a shotgun. I'm sorry I imprisoned you. Please stop trying to get yourself killed. All right, not too much time left on Danger, both to accept the quest or to vote for it or against it. It is up to you. Kadath, is that really your bedroom? I thought you were given this nice one. So let's give you the nice one. And you all say help Danger. Okay. 42 Manhunting Squirrels should do a bit of damage to these mech clusters that are around. Hopefully. But that also means that I am going to be locked inside. So let's take a look at Danger. Very good, actually. He is Krishna's army, unfortunately, so he's going to have to convert. But Burning Passions is melee as a sanguine nimble, with Burning Passions in animal and intellectual. So I guess my guess is with the Burning Passion of animals, he probably messed with the squirrels in some unspeakable way. Here we go. We are... Hide that poll. Raffle timer is now up at the top of the screen. So we have 5 minutes for the raffle timer. And if you'd like Danger, all you got to do is type something as a subscriber, and that makes you eligible starting right now. So if you don't currently have a character named after you, type something. I'm also going to instruct everybody to stay inside, including my pets. So these pets are going to be sent... Oh, well, I have an immature dryad, but it's not hatched yet. So the pets are going to be sent inside. This immature dryad pops out in 2 days. And let's make sure the inside zone is correct. It is not. It doesn't include this. Now, or this. Now it is correct. Another thing I might want to do is to barricade up my walls. What I'll do is take a little stockpile of steel here. I'm going to capitalize it because it's temporary. Critically important that raw resources of steel get hauled here. And this is so that I can barricade my doors and stuff with the steel. If Jazz here would haul the way he's supposed to. There we go. So I can... Oh, wow. Already? All right. You better get moving, Danger, because you are in it. You are deep in danger. All right. Aoife, haul some... Nope. Haul some steel. And then the purpose of barricading up the doors is in case anyone has a mental break and wants to go wandering outside, they don't open a door and get all of us eaten by squirrels. So here they come. And then the order that I wall up the walls is important as well, because I'm going to... Oh, God, why are you puking now? I'm going to use it as an opportunity to sort of steer the squirrels towards the mechs. Aoife, could you, for real, I don't care that you're food poisoned, you're about to become squirrel food, get the hell inside. All right, inside and inside. So Danger's almost inside. So door, wall there, wall here. Break that one so I can gain access to my kitchen. Wall here. Oh, and here's a perfect example of my dryads not listening worth a expletive deleted. Magic listened to me. Night Knave was like, nah, and is going to get eaten by squirrels if he doesn't move now. And I'm not really sure I know how to move him because he's dumb and I hate them. There we go. Are you awake enough to move? Yeah, okay. He's awake enough to move. He has decided that survival is important. Thanks. The worst. All right, Crash Baby. You, sir, look to me like you're supposed to be a brawler. And I will give you a Zug Zug Club. No, I'll give you a Pila. All right, Tailson. I'm going to wake you up early because I want to protect myself from the herd of squirrels, and everybody's currently on inside zone, and Night Knave is now inside. They can use doors. I think the problem is when they're very sleepy, they just basically ignore you. They decide that listening to you is not in their best interest. So, the hope here is that these squirrels roam close enough to the mech cluster to then engage the mech cluster in a battle. I don't think it's going to happen, but I would like for it to. Danger, let's give you work priorities. So animal handling will be high with Tailson because you have a burning passion in it. No hunting because you are melee. I'll allow you to mine, and then I'll have you help to research, even though you are currently you're not skilled at it. Now, another thing I might want to do is set up a temporary low-tier research bench, just because I don't foresee that I'm going to be able to get out of here very long. And there it is, the noise for the raffle. Gray Hermit, congratulations. What do you want Danger's name to be? Oh my god, it's Rodney Dangerfield. Ranger Rodney Field? Are you kidding? Gray Hermit. All right, so Ranger Rodney Field. So dumb. So ridiculous. Yeah. Welcome. Oh, I hear shots. Yep, here we go. Squirrels versus mechanoids. We're about to see that play out. Just Gray, you got it. Oh, Oriana, that was weird. That was really weird. I saw her walking over here to deliver to the steel wall, and then she just stopped. All right, so blocked, 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 about to be blocked. If Aoife would get that out of the way. Yep, no, get back, stop it. Oh my god, I hate you. You're standing on steel. I hope you realize that, right? There is literally steel right here. Thank you. Oh my goodness. As you can tell, I just absolutely love enjoying fighting my pawns and the madness that they are. All right, so now with all of my doors blocked up, there is no valid path to get to me. And what ends up happening is these manhunters then retarget the closest enemy. In this case, it happens to be these mechs. So that's the way it works. Oddly, manhunters will be attracted to the doors that could open. This is a very strange mechanic, but I exploit this all the time. And then if there are no doors available, they just aggro the next best target. In this case, it is these mechanoids. So let's enjoy this. I will sit back, relax, put on my blue light. Because this is pretty cool. It also reminds me that I have an outstanding prediction. Oh no, that was resolved by one of my moderators. Cool. And I totally missed a give the puppies a treat. Hey buddy. And Tusk, you want a treat? There you go. So it appears as if the squirrels have lost, but they have done ridiculous amounts of damage to these mechanoids. Every single one of these, or not every, but the vast majority of these mechanoids here are pretty well damaged, pretty well shredded. If I really wanted these mechs dead right now, all I would have to do is hit the pulsar. If I slam this pulsar, these elk and caribou and every other critter on the map would go ape and try to kill the mechs, but I'm going to keep the pulsar for the pirate site, I think. What are you looking at, dude? That was weird. It was just staring off into nothing. All right, let's put the base back. Wildlife, yeah. Literally every single squirrel died. There are 0 survivors. Those mechs were very completionist. I don't have to turn on the blue light? Well, what about the red light? I turn on the green light, but I would slowly disappear. You're voting for me to disappear? Rude. All right, it's 9 a.m. Gray, would you like to come with us on our excursion? We are down a man, and Bernona does not like to part with her assault rifle, but in this case will part with her assault rifle because she realizes the value of this trek. So Bren knows that when the power comes back on, she gets her leg back. And Tumb, fellow stream team friend, thank you for the raid. Welcome. How's it going? All right, so Oriana is now no longer food poisoned. So this crew here, Oriana, Mara, Tailson, Kadath, Jazz, and Gray, they are going to be our pirate dominating champions. So, oh, weird. The order's different. So not Bernona, not Aoife. We will send them with Ambrosia, Go Juice, the Pulsar, a Soother just in case. I doubt I'll need it, but just in case. I guess I'm out of beer. So tea. And berries, jelly. Yeah, no beds. I guess. Send. 0.4 days worth of food. I know. Also, just load up these 3 meals. Okay, so we're packing our caravans. Bernona has a shotgun now for defense. And we will allow everyone to be close. Actually, Bernona, stay inside, because, stay close. I don't know. I'll allow her to walk around out there. All right, so these guys are packing up their caravans, and again, they're going straight into the mech cluster. So I will manually steer them around, because don't be dumb. In terms of moods, Kadath is, the moodiest again. Seriously, Kadath, I am going to scoop out your brains with a spoon and replace it with a, I don't know, something mean. Because if you have a mental break again, I will have a mental break. Stop flirting with Oriana. That's all she's a recent widow. Just cut it out. Here, drop. I'm gonna have Mara drop jelly, and Kadath, you can go eat yourself some jelly. Just don't have a mental break, because I'm gonna lose it if you do. All right, needs. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Come on. Get the hell out. What I should do for everybody is just like throw in a cochlear earplug. Except for my trader, throw in like an ear implant. Oh, you know what I didn't bring this time? I didn't bring building materials. We'll wing it. And I didn't bring the robe either, yeah. I'll just wing it. We have enough guns. The fact that I was even able to exit the map, I'm happy with the results. All right, Night Knave, get out of my kitchen. And we're not going to go for the robe right now. I still have a lot of time on that, I think. Wherever it is. Here, 20 days, yeah, no problem. Thank you for tuning in to the Keepers of the Gauranlen Grove, which originally aired live on Twitch. If you have any feedback for me, let me know in the comments below. Keep in mind that the live stream is about 30-40 hours ahead of this episode. If you would like to catch a live stream, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. As a little reminder, this was recorded on July 26th, which means I was playing version 1.3.3072. Thank you for watching. I will catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell.